Alright, so it's been a little bit since I've done one of these solo beer reviews. I got a crowler of some beer a couple of weeks ago. I took my kids to Six Flags, and God only knows when me and Steven will have time to actually, be together in person. And since it was a growler, it would be just easier for me to do a solo on it. So when I got ready to leave to go down there, I decided to throw my growlers in the car just to see if I could maybe find a place to get them filled. We stayed not so good hotel right across the street from Dallas Cowboys AT&T Stadium. So when we got ready to go get dinner Friday night when we first got there, I decided to find a brewery that was, within decent distance to our hotel. And I came up with Division Brewing out of Arlington. The day that I went, they were having some sort of a party. I'd done some looking online and wrote some stuff down since I don't have my phone handy, but they were doing some kind of benefit. They had like they were having a big barbecue place there, and they were having live music, and I didn't get to hang out for all that. Like I said, I had my kids on going to Six Flags for spring break, and I didn't want to, be like, hey, you guys come hang and sit outside while I drink beer, and, there's not a lot here or there's nothing there for kids to do. It's kid friendly, but I ended up having 2 growlers filled there. One of them, I don't remember the name of the beer. Like I said, I can't look, but it was a New England style IPA. That growler ended up leaking in my ice chest on the way home. So when I made it home Sunday night, I just went ahead and shared that beer with Casey. And it was, it was a New England IPA. Everybody does them. They're basically, nowadays they're all the same. But this one stood out above most of the rest on their beer menu. And it is called Bramble. I wrote some stuff down between their website, Untapped, and a local Dallas Fort Worth area news column kind of deal. So it's the Bramble. It's 6.8% alcohol. It's brewed with elderflowers. No fucking idea what that is. Blackberries and bramble bush leaves. No fucking idea what that is. And then I'm pretty sure I read, it might have said it on their board at the tap room, but I'm pretty sure it's aged in oak founders. And the news, whatever you want to call it, the website that I was reading about it on, trying to get some more information before I started recording with my phone, they didn't give a specific 1 through 5 order, but this is in the top 5 best sours in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and that was posted 5 days ago, and today's the 9th, I think. So I put the growler back in the fridge, but I went ahead and poured me a glass before I came out here. Nice and fucking purple. It's a pretty cool color. That's actually a little lighter than it looks on camera. And my taste and smell is going to be off a little bit. My allergies are fucking killing me. I got ready to go to work today, and my whole car was literally covered in green dust. It was covered in pollen. And until we moved up to the Oklahoma City area, I've never seen anything like that before. I can definitely smell the blackberries. It almost has like a fresh, unsweet grape juice kind of smell. And like I said, I don't know what an elderflower or a bramble bush, I don't know what either one of those are. Like, if I seen it, I couldn't fucking tell you. So I don't know what that's gonna smell or taste like. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I smell the blackberries with my fucked up sinuses and stuff. It kind of just, it smells like an all natural, like Welch's grape juice kind of smell. So, right up front, definitely blackberry. And then I'm going to say that the plants are probably what I'm tasting. I don't know what the fuck that tastes like. But it complements the blackberry like fucking great. And I don't know what it is, but it's kind of got like a little bit of a spicy. I don't know if maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's something different that this brewery does. I don't, all the sours that I've ever had, I never got like this little spicy bite. Unfortunately, while we were down there, I only had time to stop at one brewery. We had dinner at Humperdink's, which is like a sports bar kind of place that's in the Six Flags AT&T Stadium, Arlington. It's all right within like a couple of, I don't know, square miles, I guess. I've heard a lot of stuff on the radio about them, you know, sports radio and stuff. They do a lot of broadcasting from there for the OU Texas game, and I've always wanted to try it. And this is the first time I've been down there since I was like 13, so I figured we'd go check it out. And on their website, they actually say that they have, they're kind of like to Oklahoma, like a Bricktown brewery. They brew their own like several different styles of beer, and then sounds like it's raining, but then they're supposed to. It says that they carry several locally brewed beers. So when we got in there and sat down, I was asking about their draft selection, because of course all their beers are listed on the beer menu, and there's not really anything else there. And the waitress started naming off, well, we've got, you know, Budweiser, Bud Light, Coors, you know, just kind of your normal stuff. And I told her, I was like, well, on your website it says that you have a rotating draft list of local brewed beers. And she starts, well, here, let me give you this list, and gives me a list that has nothing but their house brewed beers on it. I ended up trying their blonde. Of course, it had some special name. I don't remember what it was. That wasn't nothing fantastic. But then the second one that I got was their Hefeweizen, and I can't look online to tell you what was in it, but that motherfucker was good, and it was actually pretty cheap. It was like $3.50 or $4 for a 16 ounce, and they poured them in like big Viking style mugs all the way up to 32 ounces for like $10. Unfortunately, I didn't get that. The next day we went to Six Flags, and they don't have anything out of the normal there. And I decided that I was going to go and get a beer. I can tolerate normal beer from time to time. So I got a $10 Miller Lite. I stopped at I don't remember the name of that Total Wine and Spirits before on their way out of town. And I stocked up, you know, I'd say stocked up. I got, I don't know, probably 8 singles, and then a 6-pack of the Son of a Baptist. I already drank all the singles that I got. I've still got 4 Son of a Baptist left. I gave one to Steven. I'm sure we'll probably review it together. Nothing I was really impressed with. This is honestly the best beer that I had or brought back from Texas. But if you're ever down there around Arlington and you go to Humperdink's for dinner, food was fucking good, and that Hefeweizen was on point. I only tried 2 of their maybe 6, but that was a really fucking good beer. After I'm done recording this, it may, I don't know, I'm going to have to go online and look and see what elderflower is. I probably should have done that before I started recording. An elderflower and a bramble bush. Their website says that it's brewed with elderflowers and blackberries, but then that news site that I was reading off of says that it's brewed with bramble bush leaves and blackberries. Like, their website doesn't mention the bramble bush, and then the news people don't mention elderflowers. But I would assume with elder bramble that it's probably both. I don't know if that brewery does any sort of God dang, if they do any sort of distribution. I went to 2 liquor stores while I was down there. One of them was fucking garbage, and then Total Wine. I didn't see anything by division there, but I know they did have cans to go. They kind of done like a pick six kind of deal. They had a fridge, and you could mix a 4-pack for $15. And I kind of kicked myself in the ass for not doing that, because they had several, like they had a Scotch ale. They had a couple of different porters. They had several different IPAs, a couple of different sours, and I should have done like 2 of the mixed 4-packs for $30. But I got a 1-gallon crowler filled with the any IPA, and then I got I don't know what this one is. It's a 32 or a 60. I don't remember. I'm sure it's probably been on here before. It's the black aluminum rough tail crowler that I have. I got the 1 gallon and then the aluminum one filled, and it was like $42, something like that. I mean, it's like a gallon and a half of beer for $42, so it's really not that bad. But next time, and we've got season passes that get us into Six Flags, so we'll be back down that way probably within the next month or so, and I'll go back and I'll do 2 of the mixed 4-packs, and that way me and Steven can probably do some reviews together. These solo reviews are kind of weird for me to do, because I always just end up fucking rambling instead of sticking to the point. But this one, I don't know, for me it's gonna be kind of hard to give it a score, even based off of, you know, what they say it is or whatever, because I don't know what a fucking elderflower tastes like, and I don't know what a bramble bush leaves taste like. And I know I've said that over and over again, but I mean, I guess I'll just rate it off of like a regular blackberry sour, maybe. I guess if that's the case, I'm gonna give it like a 9. It's fucking solid. It's the blackberry flavor is fucking great. It's got, I mean, I guess you would say earthy, because I mean, I don't really know what the other flavors are, and then the spicy little bite is almost like a fresh cracked black pepper, or even a cracked white pepper, maybe a little more, because it's not something that I've ever had before with a sour. They're usually like either like really dry and bitter, or super sweet and like phlegmy, and it's a good combination, because the sweetness is like right where you'd want it to be, and then the little spicy bite offers something different, and the blackberry, it's just fucking amazing. But I guess that's all I've got for this one. Me and Steven will be doing a couple of more of the TV out to the side reviews this weekend. Today's, I don't know what today is, Titty Tuesday. So we were talking a while ago, so probably Friday. We've got 3, maybe 4 that we'll do. Pitcher and pitcher, as I seen somebody said in the comments. Anyway, that's all I got.